So I know Susan's name, but this is not Susan that's with us. So first we'll hear from Alter Susan. Thank you, from Concordia.
Sorry, that's okay, Brett.
Brett.
That's all right. Susan's my boss. I'm Brett, not Susan. I'm from Concordia University College of Alberta. For those of you that don't know where it is, if you know where Rexall Place or Northlands is, we're next door neighbors. Okay, so we're here in the Edmonton area. Now, when I was 18 years old, I had no idea what I wanted to do for post-secondary. Like most 18-year-old kids, don't know what, like, you ever had the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? It's a very difficult question to answer. I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I was going to work my part-time job at A&W, so I did that until I wanted to get a better job, driving a forklift at 3 o'clock in the morning. And that's not what I wanted to do either. So that's why I got a phone call to come play basketball at Concordia University. And I drove 5 hours from my hometown of Saskatoon to come play on the basketball team, get a scholarship to go to school. I'm not sure what I wanted to do for school-wise still, just taking some classes. Decided to quit playing basketball after a couple of years because my plate was getting full. I had basketball 6 days a week. I had 4 classes to study each week, and I had a creepy roommate. So everything added up. I had to drop playing basketball. The roommate dropped himself, got kicked out, and I got asked to be in the school play at Concordia. Now, I didn't want to be an actor or anything. I wanted to walk on stage, say a joke, and walk off. That was my acting career. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, fortunately, I showed up to audition. The next day, I had the male lead, the most lines in the play. So within a week, quit the basketball team and was a star of the school play. Next thing you know, I was emceeing my graduating class of 700 people in attendance, but then after that, I was on the Jubilee Auditorium stage in the opera, acting, not singing. So you'll learn a lot about yourself in university, and that's why, and you talk to all the recruiters here, and they're all passionate about their post-secondary or their careers. So I'm very passionate. I'm an alumni at Concordia. We've been around for many years here in Edmonton. Full degree granting university, 31 bachelor's degrees, we have master's degrees. We will get to admission requirements. That's probably number one, what you're looking for. We are a small university, like 25 to 30 students in a class. Now, I know that's a lot bigger than your classes, right? But from the homeschool students that I do speak, I actually spoke to one yesterday before I came and asked, how was your transition from homeschool to Concordia? And he really enjoyed it. It was really easy for him. Okay, it was a smaller environment to come into. And he was the first homeschooled person I ever met in my life. And I had to really ask him if he was homeschooled, because from what I heard, the stereotype is that homeschooled students are very shy. Not this guy. This is a guy, he wears a gorilla suit to all the hockey games at Concordia or around campus. Right? So very outgoing young gentleman. Now, we have the Bachelor of Arts, we have Bachelor of Science, we have Bachelor of Management, we have Bachelor of Education. A lot of our students will come in for the pre-professional programs. For those who don't know what pre-professional is, like going into medicine or law, those type of programs, same as like King's University. A lot of our students will come in here, get their pre-professional years, and then move on to any university from anywhere in the world. One of my best friends graduated sciences, did his pre-med at Concordia. Now he's living in the Caribbean, going to med school. His dorm room looks over the Caribbean Ocean. See? Concordia's dorm looks over the Saskatchewan River. So it's pretty good too. Now, some of the things, we do have a lot of services that we'll provide to students, especially getting that one-on-one time with professors. And about being a homeschooled student, getting that one-on-one is really important to you. And it was even important to me. I struggled every day in my French class in university. The professor sat down with me 20 minutes for every class for an entire year and tutored me on French. Okay? Other sciences. I took Biology 100 twice. Not by choice, but I needed help on it. Okay, so the professors are there to help you out. A lot of one-on-one time. They'll get to know you very well. So when you're applying for these further programs one day in the future, they can write reference letters for you. I know some of you young audience members, getting a reference letter from a PhD is kind of a big deal, right? They can, especially when it's personally about you and not just your marks, okay? Because it helps you get into these further programs and work. I do want to talk about our admission requirements. So similar to actually King's University and some other places, And like every university is going to say, getting those grade 12 challenging exams, that's usually one of the easier ways of getting in. But the reason you're doing homeschool is not to necessarily do those tests. So we do have other alternative ways. Our most popular one is doing a portfolio of everything you've done throughout your homeschool career. Okay? So it's very important to keep all your assignments and your tests, any curriculum that you're following, submit all of that. Okay? So we can actually take that, and we'll take in need 5 subjects. English is a must. So for instance, if you're coming into the Bachelor of Arts program, we need your English, and then 4 other subjects like your maths, your social studies, your sciences, anything that we can use and see that you've actually have a portfolio for. Okay, so and you should see some of these portfolios that get handed in. We want to keep them because they're so well made, right? So be creative in them, make yourself stand out, right? And it's kind of interesting to have this down the road and you look back and see what you wrote in grade 10, like really my writing was that poor, and see how you've improved over the years, right? So we will take these portfolios. We need a letter of recommendation from your facilitator that's not your parent, okay? You need a facilitator not related to you. Also, we'll require a letter or like a short, not even a paper, it's like a 1-page letter of what are your academic goals? What do you want to do with your education? Okay, just so we can know what kind of path you're going on. Okay, so when you submit these, our faculty will look over this for admissions. Okay, I will have to apologize. I don't know a lot about homeschooling personally, but if you do have any specific questions, I will be able to answer them, hopefully. I can definitely talk more afterwards. I know I want to give you a time before lunch. Are there any questions that anyone has? Did anyone forget to bring a bag? Oh, over there. No. Yeah. Yes, we do. Okay, question is, do we recognize music for one of our 5 required? And the answer is yes, we do. Okay, now I know it's a little bit more difficult to provide music as a sample, but if you had any recording, or maybe we can do you come in and provide to a professor, like if you're a singer or if you play an instrument, we could probably even sit you down with a faculty member and they can assess you right there on the spot. Okay? Are there any other questions? If anyone forgot their bag lunch, and I didn't realize the presenters were getting a meal, I have an extra ham and Swiss sandwich from Tim Hortons, and it's yours. It's in my bag. So, and I'm being serious. Thank you very much.